horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering.
Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Throws to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not.
Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Off play action on first down. Pressure coming. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about
well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. And here's a fumble way behind the line. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going to try to get it himself. And he couldn't find quite enough running. They'll start the drive. Read option left.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
To the ground with the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Great job.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the groupers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Dances away to buy time. Breaks into the open. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Looking for space, it's Craig. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
From the gun, running back on the move. They get him in the... Looking to pass, it's Wicks. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Touchdown, Buckeyes! How about this defense taking one back to the house? So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Benson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue.
Going right to work up top. Got a man, it's Sheffield. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. And now on 2nd down for this offense. on the ground. It's Craig. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they just...
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledge. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. They go to the draw. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Navarro. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Split backs here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The sure hands, it's Harris. Still running at the 40. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Mathis. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. The Bobcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll go to the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Fires to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do.
The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Mathis.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm, find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Back to pass, it's Navarro. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things, and with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
And the Bobcats look to keep this drive humming. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he lays out and snags it down the left side. That penalty cost him a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He lost one down the sideline. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down.
Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. A quick pass to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Second down coming up. Back to throw, it's Navarro. And the defense got him at the 27. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
That's a good example of why location on throws is so important. It's third.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Handoff to the single back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. The snap sets up to throw. Get it out on the screen. Turning it on. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
And there was just nowhere for the
Wants to throw. It's Navarro. Throws to the wideout. And here's the third interception of the night. Touchdown, Ohio State. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.